She didn't begin with power. She began with awareness. There was a time when her life moved without her permission. Days blurred into each other. She woke up already behind, already reacting, already chasing something she couldn't fully define. Her actions felt automatic. Her thoughts felt crowded. Her energy felt scattered. It wasn't chaos on the surface. It was chaos underneath. A lack of structure, a lack of control, a lack of direction. And like most people, she didn't notice it at first. Because when everyone around you moves the same way, disorder feels normal. Until one moment breaks that illusion. It happened quietly. In a kitchen. The flame beneath the pot flickered softly. Steam rose into the air and disappeared without resistance. Wooden surfaces carried the marks of time, but everything was placed with intention. Nothing rushed, nothing wasted, nothing out of place. And for the first time, she stopped moving. No distraction, no escape, just stillness. At first, it felt wrong. Her mind pushed against it. Move, do something to fill the silence, but she didn't. And that was the first decision that changed everything. Because most people avoid silence. They run from it. Because silence reveals. It shows you your thoughts, your habits, your patterns, the parts of yourself you haven't faced. She stayed, and in that stillness, she saw clearly. That was her introduction to Earth. Not the ground beneath her feet, but the foundation beneath her life. Earth is structure. It is discipline. It is the base that holds everything else together, and she realized she had none. So she began there. Not with ambition, not with dreams, but with structure. She returned to that kitchen every day. She woke at the same time. She moved with intention. She repeated the same actions, cutting, preparing, cooking, simple, repetitive, unimpressive. And that is why most people fail here, because Earth is not exciting. It is consistent. It demands repetition without recognition, effort without reward, action without applause. But she continued, because she understood something deeper. You don't rise without a foundation. You don't control anything until you control yourself. So she built it, slowly, daily, without distraction. And over time, something changed. Her movements became precise. Her mind became clear. Her actions became intentional. She no longer reacted. She responded. That is Earth. And once Earth is built, everything else becomes possible. Water came next. She didn't plan for it. It happened naturally, because once you have structure, you learn how to adapt within it. The kitchen taught her this. No two moments were identical. The flame changed. The ingredients varied. Timing shifted, and she had to adjust. Not emotionally, but intelligently. Water is adaptability. It flows. It adjusts. It does not resist change. It moves with it. Before, she resisted everything. Unexpected changes frustrated her. Delays disrupted her. Challenges overwhelmed her. Now, she adapted. If something shifted, she adjusted. If something failed, she corrected. If something changed, she moved with it. No wasted energy, no emotional reaction, just controlled movement. Water gave her flexibility without losing structure, and that balance created strength. Then came fire. Fire is where most people think power begins, but they're wrong. Fire without earth is chaos. Fire without water is destruction. But fire built on structure and guided by adaptability becomes force. Her actions intensified. Her discipline sharpened. Her focus narrowed. She pushed herself. Not emotionally, but deliberately. Longer focus, deeper concentration, stronger control. She didn't wait to feel motivated. She acted regardless. This is where most people break, because they rely on feeling. They wait until they're ready. They wait until it feels right. She didn't. She moved when it was uncomfortable. She continued when it was difficult. She pushed when she didn't feel like it. That is where real strength is built, not in comfort, but in resistance. She didn't negotiate with her mind. She commanded it. And that is what separates discipline from desire. Desire waits. Discipline acts. Fire gave her intensity. but controlled intensity. Not reckless, not emotional, focused, directed. And with that, she became dangerous, not to others, but to weakness. Then came wind. Wind is awareness. It is understanding the world around you. She began to see patterns, not just in herself, but in others. How they moved, how they reacted, how they spoke without thinking. She observed everything, not to judge, but to understand. Most people move predictably. They react emotionally, they follow habits, they repeat patterns. And once you see that, you can navigate it. She no longer took things personally. She understood behavior. She saw through noise, through distraction, through manipulation, because wind reveals truth, and truth gives advantage. Not loud advantage, not visible power, but quiet control. And finally, she reached void. Void is not emptiness, it is clarity beyond thought. It is movement without hesitation, action without doubt, awareness without effort. She didn't force it, it arrived, because she had built everything before it. Earth gave her structure, water gave her adaptability, fire gave her strength. Wind gave her awareness, void gave her freedom. She no longer thought about discipline, she was disciplined. She no longer tried to be present, she was present. She no longer controlled herself consciously, it was automatic. This is where most never reach, because they skip steps. They want power without foundation, strength without discipline, control without awareness. But that path leads nowhere. She built it correctly, step by step, layer by layer, and now she moved differently. The world hadn't changed, but she had. And because of that, everything responded differently. The kitchen became more than a place. It became proof that structure creates clarity, proof that repetition creates mastery, proof that discipline builds freedom. Food became more than sustenance. It became reflection. The way she prepared it revealed her state of mind, precise, controlled, intentional, and life followed the same pattern. She didn't chase success, she built alignment, and alignment created results. Not instantly, not dramatically, but inevitably. This is where most people misunderstand power. They think it's loud and aggressive, dominant, but real power is quiet. It is controlled, calculated, patient. It doesn't react, and it waits. It doesn't chase, it positions. And when it moves with certainty. This is where understanding deepens. Not just discipline, but strategy. Because discipline without awareness is effort, but discipline with awareness becomes leverage. She understood timing, when to act, when to wait, when to remain still. She didn't waste energy, she used it precisely. And that is where control becomes influence. Not by force, but by presence. People felt it, not because she spoke about it, but because she embodied it. Calm in chaos, still in motion, clear in confusion. And that is something most people cannot ignore, because it exposes their lack of control. But she didn't seek validation. She didn't need it, because she had something deeper, alignment. She moved through life the same way she moved in that kitchen, with intention, with discipline, with awareness, and everything followed. This is the path, not easy, not fast, but real. And for those who are willing to walk it, the results are undeniable. Not because the world changes, but because you do. And when you change, everything else follows. That is the method. The 5 rings, not as theory, but as life, built through discipline, sharpened through resistance, guided through awareness, executed with control, and completed in clarity. She didn't find power, she built it. And once built, it could not be taken.